Hello there, folks. It is me again, Cedric from Cedric's Trends, back with another video. Today, we'll be reviewing this. Well, it's something to say the least. Let's open it up here. Get straight to the point. So yeah, little thing. There we go. Close that back up. If we can. Go. Put this back over here. Alright, so this is the main item here. Well, the only item, I guess. Let's just do that. So, can y'all guess what it is? Maybe. Let's open it up here. Put that there. Can you now, maybe? And let's open it up. There we go. A Broadway, California Zephyr coach. Diner car. This is my 13th one. Or no, 12th one now. I honestly just bought this for parts. I thought I might as well do a review on it. Because this is the older one. Because it has the Made in China sticker on the bottom. So I know it's a bit older than my newer ones from 2018. So yeah, I bought this as used just for parts because I needed just one of those, and I lost it on my floor somehow. So I really just bought this for the one part. But overall, though, it's still in pretty good condition. So maybe if I can eventually find the parts for it, which is just these, really, that's all it really needs, then I can repair it, actually. So yeah, let's compare the two here. Now, one thing before we do this, I feel like I might as well just check the gauging on the axles using my, what do you call it, a thingy here. My digital, what is it, caliper, if that's right and how to say it. I believe this standard for HO scale is 14.4 millimeters. So let's check here. This is the old car. Yeah, that's on 14.5. 14.6, a little bit over there. Okay, 14.6 again. Oh, come on. And 14.5 again. That's pretty good, actually, right on the money. You could say this is the new one now. Or the newer one, I should say. Ah, come on. You move too much. Okay, we got 14.6. The first one. 14.5 on the second axle. 14.5 on the other truck. And 14.4 on the other truck. So yeah, this one seems to be a bit more accurate. Or, I mean, a bit less accurate than the older one. Interesting, to say the least. Alright, let's move on. Right, so now down onto the track here. You can see the car. I will say, the feeling of this one, it just feels more, I don't know how to say it, real, in a way. It doesn't feel as plasticky, but the lighting, it's pretty dim, actually. But I'll show, because I have the diner car from my other set here. I just roll it back. You can see that it's definitely a lot brighter. Actually, maybe I'll just flip this around so the lighting is a bit more clear here. So yeah, you can see that it's definitely brighter here. But I will say something I do love a lot more. I'll shut the lights off here. You can see that there's capacitors in the newer one. This is the older one. I'll turn the lights back on. Hopefully it will be visible. I don't know if it will, but let me zoom out a little bit. It might be visible on camera, but the windows on this one are clearer, more clear, whilst the newer one has a lot darker blue windows. And that's something I do quite like about the older one, actually. And it's just, the feeling again is just so different. Maybe if I put my mic up to it, you can hear the difference. So this is the old car, and this is the new car. You can quite literally hear the difference. That the older one is more, I guess you could say, maybe coarse feeling, whilst the newer one from 2018 is definitely a lot smoother feeling as well. I will say I do like this one actually quite a lot. Obviously I'm not gonna take the parts off this to put on that. I'd rather just keep my eye out on eBay just to find parts for that. 'Cause that's really all it needs. Well, maybe I think there's one grab iron like this missing somewhere around the model. I don't remember which side it was, but I believe it's missing just one. I got this car for $55. Really, I did. I mean, I guess really it is kind of basically incredibly hard to repair, especially the antennas here, because, well, you can't order the parts from Broadway because they just don't make them anymore, due to the fact that the tooling on these date back to 2002. That's what Broadway told me anyways, because I was trying to repair my end car actually, because um, I never said this in the review because I kind of forgot to say it, but when I did my review for the 11 car set, after that I actually lost one of the little satchels, I'll just call it for now, whatever they call it, the antenna holders, I believe it would be called. Um, I lost it because it was broken out of the box. Yeah, so I guess the packaging on that one must have been damaged or something. Because it was damaged. I managed to fix it though by just taking one off here. There was already four missing anyways when I bought it, but you know, you can still run it, so it's not really that big of an issue for me. It still has an incredible lot of detail, I will say, on the bottom of the car. I don't know if it has more though than the 2018 run, possibly. Yeah, that's that. Let's do the free rolling test. So here is the free rolling test. But before we do the free rolling test on the BLI coaches, might as well just set a baseline. This is a Walters Union Pacific Proto Coach from the Heritage Fleet. I believe this is the 2021 run, I believe. I have to check the box again. But it's somewhere around there. Alright, so I'm going to guess, Jesus Christ, I'm just going to give it a modest push. And we're going to see how far it goes. Oops, Jesus Christ. Alright, so 3, 2, 1. Oh, and I hit my other California Zephyr cars back there. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So now the Broadway Limited Imports coaches. So let me put these onto the track here. Alright, so here's the Broadway coach. I will say one of the weirdest things is I'll attach a photo here. Anyways, the weirdest thing is that for some reason the previous owner who had this, they put screws and washers through the clips on the trucks. I'm guessing the clips either broke somehow. I'm not sure how they might have broke it or something, but as you can see, it's kind of weird what happened. Yeah, so it is pretty strange. Because some of you may or may not know what you can do with your Broadway California coaches or California Zephyr coaches. If you just grab the trucks, you can pry them out just like this. There, just like that. You can take them off. because they're clipped on. I didn't know it did this because it doesn't say that in the manual. So I had no idea that you could do that. But yeah, very, very simple, and it works really well, I will say. I'm a bit of a fan, I will say, of that design. Yeah, very nice. So yeah, let's test the lowering resistance on the older California coach. Um, I did put some oil on the axles, so that should help with some free rolling. Alright, so, not directly on the axles, but you get the point. Alright, so, let's do a little test here. I'm going to give them all the same pushing power. I'm not going to do any trickery here. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that slowed down kind of fast once I got to the corner, actually. Alright, let's now get the other coach on. Alrighty, so now for the newer coach, a 2018 run. Here it is. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Boy, that's a lot better. Still slowed down very fast though around the corners, I will say. Alright, I guess that's okay though, I will say. That one has no oil though on the, what do you call it? Axles, so I guess is kind of strange that it's not as good, but yeah, that's about as I was gonna expect anyways. Guys, something interesting. There's a pretty big height difference between the older coach and the newer coach. For some reason, it's definitely a lot higher. I don't know if that's just something with this, but as you can see, it's quite a lot higher. Yet the couplers are the same height, maybe the body's a bit lifted or something. But yeah, just to know. Alrighty, folks. Now it is time for the writing session. Unfortunately, the only thing I have is an FEF-3. Well, really, I have a big boy and a couple ET44 ACs. But besides that, I don't really have anything else. So this is what I'm going to use for, well, hauling the California Zephyr. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this running session, and let me know in the comments what car is your favorite out of all 12 here on the layout. Alright. Alright, so, without further ado, let's start the running session. Alrighty, folks. So it is the end of my review. I'm not gonna give this coach a points rating though. I just don't feel like it's fair, to be honest, because this is, used, pre-owned. It's already missing parts. Yada yada yada. I will say though, I really feel like I got a good price on this. Considering something like this would be going up for around 200 at the moment on eBay, but of course, eBay prices, stuff like that. Yeah, this is definitely worth it, especially since I can at least use the parts for parts on the locomotive. I'm not locomotive on the what do you call it? Coach. The part I did actually lose. I only bought it for one part, by the way, just one of the antenna holders on the top. Like I said earlier in the video, it was pre-broken on my California Zephyr end car. I didn't know that until after, because I was putting everything back in the box after my review, and I tipped the California coach over, Zephyr coach over, um, off my table. Like, I didn't tip it onto the floor. I was holding it in my hands. I tipped it over, and the little piece just fell straight off the top. And that's when I knew it was broken. I had no idea up until then, which really does suck because these parts are so insanely rare, and it's just, I guess there's really no other option besides maybe 3D printing one. But still, you have to get it so precise. I think it'd be a little bit difficult too, but hey, maybe it's possible anyways. But yeah, anyways, a new end coach, or sorry, a new end car, the one that I have, Silver Horizons. Insert the image right here. Boom. As you can see, they go for nearly 300 Canadian, which is literally quite insane. I want to let you know that listing does not come with a box, just the label on the box. No storage box. Insane for one coach. Yet of course, for some reason, brass coaches go for 2,000, which is ludicrous as well. But maybe there's a reason for that. Um, of course, still, um, yeah. At least I have extra parts now, stuff like that. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this review, and that's really gonna be it, I guess. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbyes.